Woohoo! Hello, everyone.
Wow, that's
Vegas.
Or to quote Twin Peaks.
Hello.
I believe, hello, Perf Bites listeners.
Live from Las Vegas, Nevada.
You know what's really
Perform
funny?
2018 is Perf Bites.
It's Perf Bites.
And Pure Performance.
And Pure
Perf Bites and Pure
Performance.
Everything
What?
sound good there to you?
Yeah, listening
sounds
in the cans, it sounds
perfect.
pretty good.
All right,
How you doing?
I'm gonna.
I can
Stop
hear you
that
much better
there.
listening in the cans.
Yeah, we'll turn that on. Great. Welcome to Dynatrace Perform 2018 from lovely, lovely Las Vegas.
Hello.
What other words that start with L can we use to describe Las Vegas?
Luscious.
Luscious Las Vegas?
What about longitudinal?
Lascivious?
Longitudinal.
Lingerie? Lingerie Las Vegas? That's
Lackadaisical.
Larger than life.
loathsome.
Lackadaisical.
Loathsome. Lackadaisical Las Vegas? Yes, this is the second year in Las Vegas.
Sure
Last
is.
year, I think, really tormented our minds for the most part. What are you having? That's like a tartare of some kind?
No, this here is a short rib fries and cheese. I have a tuna poke.
All right, I
Some
need some more
turkey.
wine. James Pulley, my colleague here in
Yes.
Perf Bites Land, here we are, broadcasting live from the welcome reception. And there's some pretty massive... This is pretty cool because we can walk around to... I'm going to grab some of our Perf Bites stickers,
Yes.
and we're going to give them to partners at the booth. And Brian, your game's staying here at the home base for a bit?
So we're just going to stay here and
No.
how do we know?
We're just gonna walk, and Brian's gonna enjoy listening to us.
Well, how are we going to coordinate this effort?
We're not. You and I are just gonna walk together and introduce everyone. Welcome here.
I'm not going to participate because I'm going to sit here and man the fort. make sure no
Oh,
one's-
Brian, you're the producer tonight.
This is the sausage factory.
well, we
here.
know that
No,
with-
don't
with
say
a-
that. We're just gonna go. Welcome to the reception.
Welcome to the reception. What do you?
Dude,
Welcome to the reception.
I don't know if I've told you we're broadcasting live right now,
We are, Mark.
so let's not talk about the shop. DJ time. That's right.
Hey,
No. We have a face for radio, sir. It's absolutely true. So James, this is our third year at Dynatrace Perform,
Yes.
and we are on this huge open ballroom floor, where for the most part there are a bunch of partner booths. Like in there's Dell is here, Amazon. We're right here in front of the AWS booth.
Yeah,
Right?
AWS, Dynatrace,
Exactly.
Node
And
Source,
then attendees
Intel.
are swarming around us.
Yeah.
So we could maybe step up and ask like different partners here stuff about what's happening.
Shall we? We have Indace.com.
Yeah, and that would be, there we go. Maybe there's somebody we can speak to from Endace, right?
I guess so.
Hi, do you work for Endace? You do?
Good evening.
What's your
How are
name?
you? John.
Very good. I'm James Pulley with Perf Bites. We're
You're on
covering
the
show.
Perf Bites podcast.
Podcast-wise,
Hey,
you are live
actually,
on the
I
air.
think
All right,
James
then.
is doing
Well,
an
nice
interview
to
right
meet
there.
you,
Let's
James.
just
Thank
go
you. And
listen
your
in.
name is?
Michael Morris.
Thank you, Michael. So we saw your booth, Indace.com. Tell us why you're here, if you have an announcement, and what's cool about your being here.
So why we're here is to help customers record network history, right? So just doing monitoring with app tools or network monitoring tools, you're never going to get to the root cause if you don't get down to the network history. So we record the network history
Yeah?
and all the raw packets, and then you can drill down from a tool like Dynatrace to then get to that information to do security forensics or network performance analytics.
Okay, so would your primary goal be on the network forensics side or the security forensics?
Either one.
Either one?
Just gives a network operator the ability to look at the raw data and understand what's going on.
Do you support including certificates so you can do a full decode?
We do.
Just say yes.
I believe the answer is yes. I'm
Okay,
sure.
the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Do you know what's your core differentiator versus other tap solutions on the market?
So we're not a tap. We're,
Okay.
We're a network recording appliance.
Okay.
Okay. So we partner with other tapping companies. We partner with other network packet broker companies. They send us the data. We record it. Our
Okay.
differentiator is being able to record at line rate with zero packet loss. tremendous volumes of data across very large networks.
Okay, so NetScout might have to tap, and they just send you the stream, and you collect that with all the other streams and provide analytics on top.
Right. And then
Excellent.
And then being the open platform that we are, you can put whether it be other tools, IPSs, IDSs,
Yeah.
on our probe, so you can reduce the amount of hardware footprint you have to put out in the network too.
So Perf Bytes is all about performance, and Dynatrace has a huge performance focus. Talk to us about your performance focus for your product line.
Okay, so actually part of the demo here is if you see a performance degradation that's happening in the network,
Okay.
you start to see some packet loss, for example, and you see an event in Dynatrace, and then maybe want to drill in and say, what's going on? What other traffic is happening? Is there malicious traffic coming from certain sources or destinations? And having that data, you can look at a time window or filter by IPs
Yeah.
and understand what's causing that performance degradation. So it may not be a security issue, it may just be a performance issue.
Okay. So, well, I mean, it could be a little bit of both. It could be a bot.
Could be.
It could be something that's not really a malicious bot. It's not doing SQL injection or something like that, but it's still stealing resources
It could just be
at
your
the
sales
host.
manager downloading email distribution lists.
Email distribution list.
Yes.
400 gig of them. I noticed the Network Explorer. So you have it from like a Dynatrace view, and then that would be the connection into you guys? Like that's where
So
the
generally
point of
people-
integration is?
Yeah, generally people start from a Dynatrace view. They see an alert or
Right.
an event happen of some sort.
That's
And
correlated.
then they can drill in based on either that IP address or that time window into our probe where it's
Cool.
actually stored the traffic, and then look at the raw traffic.
Nice. And then this is a radio. Nobody can see what we see. So where should they go to see more?
www.endace.com.
NDACE, right?
That's correct.
ENDACE.com.
Endace.
Endace.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being at the show. This is very cool. We'll come back again. We're going to see how far we can just keep walking. But thank you. Nice to chat with you. All right, where are we going next?
Next,
Should we go to Dell?
We've got Dell EMC.
I was
storage.
on the stage once with Michael Dell. I don't know if you know that.
He had at one point.
He's a short
really
guy. He's
cool
really short.
supercharged Jaguar. I'm a car guy. Not really a Dell guy, but a
Right.
car guy.
So, before we go talk to Dell,
Yes.
the first time we did Perform, we were trapped at a table in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And we didn't hang with any cool partners. But now we're like mobile, walking around the entire place, going to visit cool partners.
Yes.
So, well, you can hear us way over there, but we're mobile. Hi, Tom Fink. Mark Tomlinson from Perf Bytes.
Hi there.
It's
Hi,
a
guys.
Have you ever been on a podcast before?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so welcome to our performance podcast. This is also the Peer Performance podcast from Dynatrace.
Okay.
So thank you very much for being at the show and supporting
Oh,
the
you're not doing
conference.
this to me, are you?
It's live right now. So tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing, any announcements, or what you're excited about with Dell EMC today.
How much do you know about us? I mean,
It's Dell.
have you been reading
It's storage.
Yeah, well,
our storage?
yeah, but it's a whole bunch of stuff. What are the papers recently?
There's some talk about IPOs. And
Really?
Doing reverse IPOs, and of course, there's nothing official, but
I don't know that any actual investment bankers actually listen to our podcast, but that's cool. It's good if you're an employee. That might be a very exciting time.
It might be. You never know. Yeah. So, it's all about shuffling the resources and getting the money, and they went through a big acquisition.
Yep.
So you're just trying to make that work. But
Any product announcements or things interesting happening?
we're always doing stuff, you
Yeah.
know. But it's just the trends that we're trying to stay in front of. The big trend, of course, is what Dynatrace does, and that's cloud. You
Yep.
know what the cloud is and all that.
And some DevOps.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Very cool.
We're trying to stay in front of that and coexist, I guess.
Yeah.
There's some give and take in that technology for us. We lose some, we gain some.
That's right.
So,
Very cool.
but we own a lot of companies. It just went. My little thing went. This group in back of us is part of Dell,
Really?
and they do quite a bit with Dynatrace.
What are they called?
Pivotal.
Should we go talk to Pivotal?
I think you should.
I think we should.
They actually have a platform that's integrated with Dynatrace.
And runs on top of your stuff probably somewhere in the world.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
So I have a thought. Storage or disk is one of those 4 finite resource model items: CPU, disk, memory, and network. So talk to us about EMC storage in a performance context for an application.
You're way over my.
He was talking about IPOs and things. I don't think maybe he knows about disk controllers.
I'm a mile wide and a foot deep. I'm legacy Dell, so I'm not really a EMC guy storage-wise.
Yeah, so hardcore servers, dude.
Yeah, I can talk.
So have you seen Michael Dell's Jaguar?
I have not.
That would be cool.
I didn't know he had one.
There you go.
Supercharged.
Have you?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. I've seen him in limos and Maybachs and things, but not a Jaguar.
Not a Jaguar.
Yeah.
That's
So,
funny.
Maybe
All right.
someday.
All right, so we're just going to keep going. We're going to wander over to the Pivotal
Okay,
guys,
guys.
but stop by and say hi to the Dell guys in
Okay,
their
well,
big booth.
Yeah, and you're over there too.
Yeah.
I'll come harass you later.
All right, cool.
Thank you, Tom.
Well, James, look at all this. Look at all these fantastic people. We're look at the Pivotal. Pivotal. Hi. You know this guy? I'm sorry, Warren. Warren, you survived the performance puzzler session today. How are you feeling?
I'm still alive.
You're still alive? How's your brain feel?
It's
What was it painful?
yes, it was
A little bit mushy.
yeah.
That's good. So you're relaxing now.
It was good but painful.
Good, but that's good. Should we talk to the Pivotal people here?
You should.
Let's put Jake on the spot here, James.
Hi, Jake. I'm James Pulley with Perf Bytes.
Hi, how's it going?
Thanks. It's going great. How's the show going for you so far?
Going great. A lot of people coming by asking questions about what Pivotal does.
Now, last year we met Josh McKinty, who came on the podcast and gave us. He was being his futurist visionary guy,
And he was
being
bottled.
cloud
He was
guy.
bottled fire too.
He always is.
Now, can you do a Josh McKinty imitation? Love that.
Ooh, I don't know if I can hit that.
You know,
Man.
maybe
Yeah.
you could just tell us if anything cool is happening with Pivotal because we haven't heard anything since last year.
Nothing-
Anything new
oh, wow,
recently?
Yeah, PCF 2.0 just came out.
2.0.
Yeah, so that we used to just be Pivotal Cloud Foundry, and now our Elastic Runtime was our big thing.
Right.
And now with 2.0, we released this thing called PKS.
Okay.
So it's our Pivotal Container Service.
Right.
It's basically instead of sending just your source code for the application and having our platform containerize it, you can give the platform a container and it runs it in Kubernetes based on Bosch and
Yep.
Kubo. So
That's
cool
kinda
stuff.
nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
And Pivotal Function as a Service is coming at some point as well.
So you're basically abstracting Lambda or any do-it-yourself, whatever.
Yep.
Very.
Underpinned
I
by
know that's
Bosch
going to
as
be
well,
cool.
So yeah.
We did a whole episode on serverless.
Did you?
Yeah,
Nice.
we should probably do another one because it changes really fast.
Nice.
So that would be very.
It's
very
still serverless.
cool. Yeah. It's still serverless. And you know what? Do you guys have any announcements here, like customers that come and visit you? Do you have any sessions?
Well, our CEO Rob Mee is coming for Fireside Chat on Wednesday, I believe.
On Wednesday? Yeah,
so
check that
that'll
out.
be a good one.
That's not as crazy as Josh. Maybe
No,
Josh.
it won't be as crazy as Josh.
No, he sounds like a
Rob
normal
Mee's a
guy.
little more tame than Josh, but
There you go. That'd be
some
fun.
good information for sure.
So that'd be cool. People should stop by the booth
yeah,
and check
absolutely.
stuff out. You know what? I remember Josh talking about Concourse.
Concourse,
Isn't there a
yeah.
new version of Concourse that came
I
with the launch? No, or is that
might have. It's GA'd now. So if
okay?
that
Maybe
was
it was.
release
Yeah, maybe it was last year. It was still kind of not
yeah, it was
quite
still
GA.
kind of in development, and then it went GA. Yeah,
All right, very nice. The Concourse stuff is actually pretty cool.
it is pretty cool.
In terms of the continuous improvement from a performance standpoint. That's why I kept thinking about it. Yeah, cool.
Cool,
Thanks
right
for your
on.
support of Dynatrace.
Thanks for having us here. We
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
You know, and we're giving away things over at the podcast booth.
Are you? Okay.
If you want to come and win some stuff, like we can take
Bluetooth
your
speakers.
stuff and you can take our stuff.
All right. Sounds good. Sweet.
Perf
Thank
Byte
you.
stickers. There you go. Here, we take a Pivotal sticker. Very nice. All right.
Where shall we go next?
Well, you know, the next place I really want to go.
Ops Data Store?
No, I'm going to get some food.
You're going to get some food.
Yeah, because you know one of the things that we don't usually cover much at these conferences is how's the food. Hi. Can you tell me a little bit of what you have here?
Salmon poke with edamame, microgreens, and romaine lettuce.
That sounds really good.
And then tuna poke with a little bit of jalapeno, sriracha aioli, and romaine lettuce.
Ooh, that does sound
All
good.
right, I think I'm going to have this, and I can just take one with a fork and go with that. And then would you like top things on this, or just they're different things? All right, awesome. Thank you, sir. This is very nice. All right, so you have to talk while I munch on things. You know, we talked to the Red Hat people before, right?
Yeah.
And
You know who I could
we
steal?
talked to some
I could steal someone from Folk Consulting here. Who should I steal from Folk Consulting? Notice the sales guy is talking, pointing to the engineer. So Brian Brumsfeld, hello.
James Pulley.
We saw you 3 years ago in Orlando. How's life been?
It's been different, challenging, changing, good.
I noticed you're growing your hair out.
No.
It's a radio show. People can't see this.
Oh,
Go to your LinkedIn page.
we're two
Look up Brian Brumfeld.
we're two
You'll be able
bald
to see it.
we're two bald guys. So let's just talk about that right now. So you're at the show. Why are you here?
Why are we here? We are here because we serve as a crucial conduit for Dynatrace and other partners
Really good.
to help customers make the most of the technology that Dynatrace is bringing to the industry, which is pretty freaking phenomenal.
And we would be Folk Consulting, correct?
That is correct. Yes, Folk Consulting.
And which part of Folk Consulting are you a part of?
I'm the
The
director.
consulting part or the folk part?
I'm the director of managed services and performance engineering.
Right.
So that sort of encompasses APM, so applications monitoring, DPM, if you will, as well as traditional performance testing.
Now, I understand Folk Consulting won an award this year. Is that correct?
Yes, we did. We kicked some butt. We punched a bunch
nice.
of people into the breach of a big old cannon called training and certification, and we blew them through the other end.
And now, that squeal that you heard of delight was from Eric Harcourt, sales guy for Folk Consulting. Eric, you want to comment?
Sure. Brian did a great job working with his guys this year, getting them prepared for the testing, and they blew it out. We actually had another guy pass today.
So we're the highest certified, pardon me, I just took a bite of my cookie. We were the highest number of certified consultants for a partner, and then we just added one today.
So what is that total number?
N+1.
N plus one. Could you define N for us?
N maybe 4.
4 plus 1. That's 5. That's good. That appeals to my inner 5-year-old. Yeah. And any other thoughts, sir? Eric?
So the important part about that is now this year we've brought the technology. We've proven we can pass the test to bring the revenue. And
Spoken like a sales guy.
It sounds really good like a sales guy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now, we could pick on Eric a little bit about an event earlier, shall we?
No.
You're not afraid?
It's live on the air. You don't have permission to do that. You can't just throw someone out like that.
That's okay. His own boss has thrown him out like that.
No, that's all right. No. It's a family show.
Okay. What happens in
All right.
Vegas stays in Vegas, including cell phones.
yes, including cell phones.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, see ya. Thanks, James.
Hello again, Red Hat. Now, you're not technically, your names are not Red Hat.
That's true. This is
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody is wearing a hat.
That was a big trade show thing. You guys used to have Red Hats.
they're in demand.
There's so much demand you can't get.
This is true.
Seriously. All right.
All right. Well, we had a great conversation with you, which we haven't posted yet with Chris, but you're giving away Bose headphones.
Are we eligible?
Here, I know. I'm trying to get you a Perf Bite sticker. I didn't have my Perf Bite. There's my Perf Bite stickers. I could put cash in there. I don't think it's not that kind of party, but it is Vegas.
Yeah, it is Vegas.
The wink.
That is really, really awesome. So, are there things beyond OpenShift, like the conversation we had earlier today with Chris? Are there other things between Dynatrace and Red Hat that people should know about?
Yeah, absolutely. So Dynatrace is certified on OpenStack as well. So our Red Hat OpenStack platform, so you have that one consistent monitoring solution for both of those platforms. So we do a fair amount of work with Dynatrace on both of those.
Very, very cool. So all the classic core monitoring, CPU disk memory network, all the core stuff that you would get. What extra things do you get from an OpenStack perspective if you put Red Hat and Dynatrace together?
That's a great question.
It's a great question. That's why I'm doing this.
You're putting me on the spot. I'm afraid I don't know exactly, but they are fully certified on OpenStack platform.
Yeah, I'm just thinking a lot of people they miss, like, oh, what else should I know? Somebody back in the day would be, I'm going to start up a JVM and there's these extra things I should monitor. Oh, I'm going to start up a .NET, but that's very old school platform. If you're an RDBMS, here's this extra. You have the plugins for the monitoring of the RDBMS. Apparently, I can't digest those words. In the OpenStack world, there's also a whole set of other things you want to manage, movement around the stack, all those kinds of things. So that's kind of what you might get if you plug these two things together.
I think you're exactly right. I think you're right on the same. Yeah.
All right. So I put him on the spot, didn't I? Yeah, you froze. Sorry. You don't win the headphones.
No,
You're not eligible. That's, again, you took the ethics training.
we have the keys to this thing.
Oh, no. That's not how it works. James, do you have any questions for the Red Hat world? Remember, you remember Rob Greathouse?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Rob, I don't know what he's doing. He was a JBoss guy, I think.
He might still be a JBoss guy.
He's somewhere in the ego. He was kind of crazy. Like brilliant, but kind of crazy.
Really nice
Super
guy.
nice
Yeah.
guy. I loved hanging out with Rob's, but it's. I remember like old HP shows. I used to do some. I think I did at one of the Red Hat summits in Boston. Rob and I took a spare slot and talked about evidence-based development, and it was the least rated, worst attended session of the entire. The only time in my career I could say I've been at the bottom.
Oh, God.
And I did it with Rob Greathouse, and I can't think of a better guy
To be
at the bottom with
That's awesome.
on a brilliant, esoteric, insightful idea like evidence-based development that, of course, no one, but we had a great time putting it together.
That's all that matters, right?
And he's that kind of guy that's like, okay, I don't really understand what you're saying. I don't even know if I want to go to your session, but that must be good.
Now, did they give you an award of some sort for coming
They
to the
should
bottom? I mean,
should have,
Yeah.
right? You know, like
Yeah.
one of those total failure awards.
Or like congeniality awards.
So I just want to say, in my career as a guy who does presentation and talking, I did it at Red Hat.
Nice.
So JBoss
I
World.
just want to say, as a North Carolina resident, I'm just happy that the state is represented here at
Yes.
the show. Yeah, we have all these Silicon Valley companies. We have Detroit, and we have North Carolina.
Right on.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
I was going to say one other thing to note about kind of integrations that we have is with Ansible. So, as part of kind of the self-driving IT thing that Dynatrace is pushing. So, you have monitoring, and then with remediation, we're kind of looking at find the problem, use Ansible to go fix it. So that's in the works, and I know that's something that's going to be developed and evangelized more this year.
It's the big A on the DevOps periodic table. I don't know if you've seen that. The Zebia Labs periodic table of DevOps, it's the big A Ansible. So, yeah, that's really, really awesome. I'm also going to be at TISQA. TISQA it's Chapel Hill at the end of February, end of next month.
Yeah, I'll be there as well.
Yeah, and it's the largest Triangle Information Systems QA, TISQA. It's the largest in the history of them doing the conference. It's like a 2-day tester conference, and a ton of Red Hat people are always there every year. So
They're going to sell out every hotel in Chapel Hill.
I don't know that all
Exactly.
I think there's 2. And you can, unless you drive you could drive your own RV. You could go down and just stay in the parking lot. That would be really good. Yeah. I'm teaching a workshop on continuous performance and some other. I don't know. They have me do all sorts of strange stuff. Totally fun. Yeah. Yeah. See now. Yeah.
Do they rank you there as well?
No, I don't know. I'll let the.
He always gets best pink hair at the show.
Best pink hair. It's a radio show, James. The hair, no one can see any of the hair. That's right.
That's right.
All right. So anyway, I'll say thank you very much for supporting Dynatrace Perform, and we'll see you guys around, and we'll see Chris tomorrow. A little main stage at 4, so it'll be great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Where do we go next?
Shall we go to see Ixia?
We could.
They're right back here.
They seem like no. Actually, they just looked like they were troubleshooting their monitor and getting a little lost, you know? Yeah, exactly. Remember CenturyLink? Remember Bob from last year?
Yes.
Hello, CenturyLink. Hi, there was this crazy guy last year at Perform named Bob.
Bob Stolzberg?
Yes,
Yeah.
and who got on the mic when we did the welcome reception like we're doing right now on the podcast.
So you want me to call Bob for you?
He took over the mic for like
please.
20 minutes, and he just was like standing on the. Remember him?
Yeah,
Standing on the
he's
chair.
he's a personality.
He's mine. Is he still with CenturyLink?
He's not. He actually started his own company.
Did he really?
He did.
Good for him.
Fancy that, right?
Yeah.
With that personality?
Yeah,
he did.
He seems so timid otherwise.
Yeah, I think I saw something on LinkedIn about him working with rap artists to distribute albums on Amazon Echo or something.
Yeah, but he also works in the enterprise space to create Alexa skills for businesses.
Yeah.
So,
How are things?
He owes me now. That's a shameless
How are
plug.
things in the CenturyLink world?
Oh, they're fantastic, of course.
Okay, so fantastic. That's a good starting point. Anything new announcement-wise from last
Did you
year?
hear about the Level 3 acquisition? So we acquired Level 3, so now we have the nation's largest fiber network.
Wow.
So did you get level 3s or L3s professional services along with?
Package, the whole kit and caboodle. We got it all. Yep.
I'm building a house this year. I'm looking for fiber interface. Who do I talk to?
Fiber to sell you. We have plenty of dark fiber to sell you. Where you live at?
This will be in rural South Carolina.
Yeah, I think we're there. Don't quote me.
Woohoo!
You're in.
I'll be taking a card with me.
You know, you may.
Yep, now I have to scan you. So
That's
we
right.
Can put you in. I said he wants to buy fiber.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm going to put under your.
And actually, maybe you can get Bob to come to your house and install it for you.
Yeah.
He's probably some kind of a partner guy
He
at
is
that point.
actually with a smart home
That's right.
company that makes your home.
See, Bob Stoll. There was a chance meeting
Bob,
last year. Now
Bob
you
and
know.
I would do barbecue together.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That would be absolutely fun.
Absolutely. So what is your guys' role? You come around.
Oh, we know we're not allowed to talk about our podcast. We just interview you.
We're the press for the show. We're
Yeah.
the podcast, Perf Bites.
There's actually a guy named Brian who's over at the podcast booth way over there, and they're probably listening to us. But for all we know, it's something's gone wrong. You could be on fire. Could be dead air for all we know. No, it's live. Yeah, so you're live on the internet right now. Yeah, so no names.
Everyone should come by the CenturyLink booth.
Come by the CenturyLink booth. Get these cool little guy
green
thing.
bendy guy.
Green bendy guys. Oh, I like that.
Oh, this is very nice. Very nice. The green bendy guy cradles your phone.
Yes.
Ever so gingerly while it charges.
You need a gentle hug at the same time.
May I?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to be back later. All right.
It does sound made up, doesn't it? You know, as a wingman, he's just not doing very well. Hold on. The green guy can cradle the microphone here. Okay. Okay. So the CenturyLink logo has to be seen. There we go. Let's see how long this stays together. Thank you, but it's so cute. I want to keep it.
Our booth. Tell them to come by and we'll hook them up here.
Thumbmore.
Yes.
Thumbmore.
Yes. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for stopping by.
So as we continue to walk around the show, let's see if we can find some interesting individuals that we may know. Let's see. So we're here with Sapient and Razorfish. Hello,
Hi,
I'm James Pulley with Perf Bites. How are you doing?
All right, how are you, James?
I'm doing very well. We're covering the show as a press event. We're a live podcast on the air, on the internet right now. So tell me, what has brought you to Perform 2018?
So Sapient Razorfish is one of the largest digital agencies globally.
Yes.
And we do a lot of commerce implementations. And Dynatrace has been our go-to partner for the last several years about providing the monitoring and the proactive detection around all of the commerce solutions we implement.
That makes perfect sense. Anything is slow on the commerce stack, it reflects in the user experience, and basically conversion rates drop and revenue goes with it.
And since our role as the agency of record for those guys is to drive engagement with the consumers, the one thing you don't want is people dropping out of the cart or people not finishing the order or not coming back.
Exactly. So do you have any major announcements for the show this year?
Not for this year, no.
Yeah. So I have to ask, I'm a performance guy.
Okay.
What's your opinion on the default shopping cart? Do you have one? If not, that's okay. I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, no, I mean, our view is really the mini cart is the way to go.
Yeah?
The one page checkout with a mini cart.
Okay.
We find that really works best with consumers. There are places where it doesn't when you have complex products and so forth. But if you're a mass market retailer and you're selling like a Target or a Walmart, you're selling pretty much standard items, the mini cart and the one-page checkout, we find gets the best reception and the least dropping out of the cart.
So let's think about that from a performance perspective. That means the shortest window of opportunity for instantiating the cart, the smallest number of steps before you check out, and those two things together combine for a better user experience, a higher conversion rate, and more revenue.
Absolutely. If you look at the longer checkout paths, because you're breaking up the time of where you're engaging with your back-end systems, it's not as critical. But for the success where we see the consumers wanting to go, it's absolutely critical over the performance side.
Yeah, I see for every step in a checkout process about a 50% drop-off on abandonment.
Absolutely.
So mini cart, short checkout, that makes perfect sense to me. And let's face it, Amazon one-click checkout, that was genius.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. So Brian Wilson just joined
Hello.
me. So, Mr. Wilson, do you have any comments?
I only heard part of it because I was walking over, so I do not. Great job, though, and we love working with you guys.
Oh, we
Hi,
definitely
gals.
enjoy it.
Everyone, yes.
We definitely appreciate being at the show and having the opportunity to speak today during the Partner Day session about what we're seeing the trends in the space, which is some of what you're talking about. You know, where the engagement with consumers cross-channel, it's all about making sure you keep that engagement in place.
Absolutely. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you for stopping by.
Yes. So
enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you. You too. So I have Mr. Wilson joining me.
Hello. Come to keep your mic in check.
Come to keep my mic in check.
You can barely hear most of your guests, James.
So where should we go next?
We got some Neo, though. Do we see our friend Heinrich?
We could see Heinrich. He looks like he's engaged.
He's looking at us like he's saying, "Help, get me out of here."
Let's could we potentially steal him?
Maybe not, though.
Let's see. So we're at the Neotis booth, and I noticed that not only do we have the vendor representative, but we have a major partner of Neotis also represented, which is Folk Consulting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we already ran into Brian Brunsfeld, Eric Harcourt.
I've heard you guys, yes.
A few moments ago, also Folk Consulting. So we have...
And we've got Phil Collins playing in the background. Susu Studio, for anyone curious.
We do. Are you going to sing?
No, but Phil Collins... Did you know Phil Collins is an amazing drummer?
Yes.
Have you ever listened to the 70s Genesis back when Peter Gabriel was fronting?
I know that he got the lead singer position because he was the one in charge of evaluating all the replacements.
But he didn't want to be the singer. But then they were like, they didn't like any of the replacements, and they're like, Phil, just do it.
Yeah.
So Phil filled in.
Oh.
Anyhow, so we're at Neotis, and Heinrich, it is Heinrich he goes by, right?
Yes.
So he was in the Performance Puzzlers session earlier today.
Oh, he was.
He was, and Mark and I thought whoever got him on his team was going to have a tremendously unfair advantage. Because when it comes to performance, someone who's running a Neoload tool and all that stuff, you've probably seen a lot of performance issues. Someone like yourself and Mark, you run across things all the way.
Yeah.
You know the questions to ask. Well, I think it'd be disappointing for him to hear that. I don't know if he gave his team an advantage. He did ask some great questions, but it didn't lead them towards the answer faster than other
remember,
teams.
Heinrich is in marketing.
Yeah, but he looks smart.
He is a person to take stories of success and convert them into something that tells a story about Neotis.
We were just speaking of you. Here, grab a mic.
What's that?
I don't know what that is.
Like this or?
I don't know. We didn't know if you needed some saving.
Sorry?
Nah, never mind.
You look trapped in conversation, so we came over to save you.
Yeah, so thank you. I was almost trying to get out of the conversation, but you saved my life.
Thank you. So how's it going so far?
Quite busy, in fact. So people are interested. So I think the latest integration we've built with Dynatrace made some noise, and I think people are interested in that. So I think it's really positive at the moment.
And I was just telling James how in the Performance Puzzler session, Mark thought whoever got you on the team would have an unfair advantage. What do you think? Do you think you gave your team an unfair advantage?
I think it was a really interesting exercise, to be honest.
It was. It's tough, right?
Yeah, it's tough because it's all about communication.
Yeah.
And also making people understand what you have in mind. So I think that was the most difficult thing.
It's a lot harder than I was expecting even. I didn't know Mark's answers ahead of time. I only knew one of them ahead of time. But the other ones I'm like, man, I had no idea where to start. And that just kind of goes to show, so what we were demonstrating, and James, you've seen the Performance Puzzlers, right?
I have, and I think I've contributed a puzzle or two.
Right. So the whole idea, and if you ever come to a hot session, for anybody listening, if you ever come to a hot session, it's my first session. It was really fun. One of the things that Mark's trying to promote is this idea of collaboration, getting people to think together, to use each other's talents. Because I can say for myself, at least, when I look at that, I was like, I wouldn't even know where to start. But you might get a spark of an idea, or somebody else might, and if you collaborate as that team, you suddenly start getting some motion and some places to look. Maybe it's thinking on the wrong
everybody
path.
brings their different biases to the question of performance.
Right.
So you have, I'm going to look at the network, I'm going to look at the database, I'm going to look at the app server, I'm going to look at all these different things. And of course, what's important is that Dynatrace allows you to have a view across all of that.
See, you're doing my job now. I was going to say, Dynatrace, you don't need that team anymore, right? You let the machines tell you.
Well, I mean, you still need the team. Everybody has their own view, and you still need the expertise. Now, the AI is coming on board to help mitigate some of that.
Helps you
but
reduce
still
more.
need it as of today.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest challenge here was the only 3 questions.
Which one?
The biggest challenge of the exercise was the unlimited to 3 questions.
Yes.
So that's the thing. You're discussing what would be the best questions to ask.
For using those 3 questions, do not ask if you may be excused to go to the gym.
Exactly.
Well, Heinrich started asking me, can I ask you a personal question? Trying to get out of the thing. Yeah, it's very good.
I've done it a couple of times, for sure.
This was my first time with it, but so anything new, anything exciting going on with the Neoload?
So I think that
or Neotis in general.
The latest release on Neoload 6.3 is available since last week. Okay. And it embed the integration with Dynatrace 1.8. I mean, the new version of Dynatrace. And I think now with Dynatrace, from the moment you got the metrics within Dynatrace.
So you mean the new Dynatrace as opposed to Atmos? So you have an integration now with Dynatrace.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So the idea is when you run load tests, Dynatrace has a pretty good vision of what happens on the systems. You can see the response time and so on. But as the load testing perspective, you don't know how many users was launched by the load testing solutions. Right. You don't know how many hit per seconds were generated from the load testing solutions. You don't know how many transactions per second. So we thought that, okay, let's take advantage of the APIs, and we're pushing in live during the tests all those data, which means if you want to do the analysis only on Dynatrace, you can do it. Build your dashboards comparing near-load metrics plus Dynatrace.
Okay.
So it's really, I think it's really useful in a way. You're saving time to analyze your testing results. Especially when you use the problems or the AI that you have built on top of the product.
And because of the remote capability of Dynatrace, you have the ability to call, an interested party a continent away and just say, "Hey, can you look at this?" Which might be problematic instead of flying them to wherever the test is being conducted.
Yeah. And also, I think what is good. I mean, since we are on the web version of our Neoload, since last year is on a web version, so Neoload Web. It's really easy to jump from one product to another. So if you look at one service, you see a behavior, and you have seen that there's a load testing. Then you can jump directly to our dashboards if you want to see something from Neoload perspective. So I think that's really easy to make the analysis possible.
I'm starting to see with all this API stuff coming to real fruition. I'm starting to see a trend of people are a little bit less concerned about where you view their data. So if you view Dynatrace data in Neodis or Neodis data in Dynatrace, vendors are a little bit less, maybe, I don't care where you view the data. It's you have the data, use it to your advantage. There's more of we want to give you the ability to consume the data how you want. Whether it's in our tool or pulling it into another view in another tool, you're still using, let's say, Neodis to drive your load, design your load plans, or Dynatrace to capture the information about performance. And really, who cares where you put that data to analyze? I mean, and that's really a beautiful thing. I think that there's so much collaboration between so many tools nowadays.
And I think also, I mean, when you do, let's say, continuous testing with CI/CD, you got a plugin for Jenkins, for example, Neoload, and then you got a plugin for Appman Dynatrace. Yeah. And you're jumping back and forth between the two plugins. So I think if we Neoload, we are pushing metrics to Dynatrace, and we start to build a new Jenkins plugin on Dynatrace, it means you can have this one plugin showing everything. So a real 360 degrees vision of what happens on the system, and that is really productive. You don't have to jump back and forth on different areas. You see exactly what's the problem.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I'll see you around.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
We'll be here all week. I know you're leaving tomorrow.
Of course, we have to point out, Mr. Exit has the coolest picture on LinkedIn.
I got to look it up.
Yes. Go look it up, Mr. Heinrich Rexid of Neodis, and you will see his very cool picture.
Right.
I guess you need to be a Lego fan to understand that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. All right, James. So are we going around more? Or do you want to wrap? Why don't we wrap up for a little bit? Give everyone a little break.
Let's wrap up. Take a little break. Get a little food and beverage for.
We're going to go mosey on back to the table.
Then we'll kick back off when Mr. Tomlinson rejoins.
Excellent. Well, thank you everybody for listening to the first installment of the Perf Bytes / Pure Performance simulcast podcast, coming to you live from Perform 2018 in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
And all of our Bluetooth speakers disappeared.
No, they're right down here.
Oh, okay.
I hid them because I didn't want people to steal them. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll be back soon.